today we're taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. As always, the Ultra phone is the most capable, most expensive, and most performative of the three devices, and it has an amazing spec sheet that we're going to tear down for you. One of the hallmark features of the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is what Samsung's calling the new privacy display. Samsung explained that they have two different types of pixels on the display, which allows it to turn one or both sides off. And what this does is it prevents people who are to your side, in particular, from viewing the display. It grays out so that it looks shaded like you have a privacy screen. So the idea is, of course, with the privacy display, to prevent others from viewing sensitive material that may be on your screen. Samsung's bringing a lot of new AI features to the Samsung Galaxy S26 family, one of which is called Photo Assist. This one's really interesting. So what it lets you do is take a picture, say a selfie, and then go into the Samsung Gallery app, tap the automated edit button, and it'll call that picture up, and then you can make edits via suggestion. So rather than manually doing things like selecting your shirt and changing the color, you can simply type that out or even say it to the phone. Say, change my shirt color to red. And the phone will use AI, go through there, search out the picture, search out your shirt, and change the color to red. You can add a hat, you can change the background, and do all sorts of fun and interesting things just by suggesting it. Another AI tool that Samsung's bringing to the Galaxy S26 series is called the Now Nudge. It is using AI to go through things like your messages, your email, your calendar, in order to help spur some action. So for example, say you're talking with a friend about making dinner reservations. The next time you pull up the conversation on your phone, you'll see a little button that says make dinner reservations. You press that little button, and what it'll do is it'll generate a calendar invitation, or it might suggest several restaurants in an area that's between where you and your friend live, things like that, so that you can simply take an action based on the nudge, the contextual nudge that it is learning by your messaging history with that person, and setting the date so you don't forget. So this year, Samsung is giving all three phones the same processor. That means the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 for Galaxy. Samsung says that it worked hard with Qualcomm to make sure that its needs were integrated into the chip, and it has a lot of nice benefits for the end user, especially when it comes to the neural processing unit, the GPU, and the CPU, all of which have seen really significant increases in performance year over year compared to the S25. Now, the S26 Ultra comes with 12 or 16 gigabytes of RAM, while the S26 Plus and the standard model are stuck with just 12 gigabytes of RAM. Also, the lower two models have either 256 gigabytes or 512 gigabytes of storage, while the Ultra model adds a third option for 1 terabyte of storage. People who are familiar with the last several generations of Galaxy S phone will know that the Ultra stood out. It was different from the other two. It had a blockier, more rectangular shape. Well, this year, Samsung has decided to unify its design language across all three phones. So now the S26 Ultra, the S26 Plus, and the standard S26 now have the same basic shape. They also have the same coloring and the same camera pill design, bringing a nice sense of familiarity to the series. Thanks for taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy S26 with us today. The S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra will be available for pre-order on February 25th at prices of $899 for the S26, $1099 for the S26 Plus, and $1299 for the S26 Ultra.